Canada has rejected 300,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine from the U.S. after it was made at a Baltimore facility riddled with contamination issues.
Here's a summary of the article.
Canada has rejected 300,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine from the U.S. after it was made at a Baltimore facility riddled with contamination issues. Health Canada has completed its quality review of the shipment of Janssen vaccines that are currently in quarantine, Health Canada announced. To protect the health and safety of Canadians in response to concerns regarding a drug substance produced at the Emergent Biosolutions facility in Baltimore, Maryland, Health Canada will not be releasing the shipment, the agency added. Advertisement. Canada said they won't accept any more vaccine doses from the Emergent Biosolutions factory in Maryland until Canadian officials can inspect the facility in person, which will most likely happen this summer. They needed to conduct further reviews to determine the safety of J&J doses that were sent to the country from the same facility. The Food and Drug Administration has pushed for 60 million doses to be tossed from the facility due to contamination concerns. There were 10 million doses still sent out with warnings from the FDA about the facility's malpractice, The New York Times reported.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Several people should be fired from the Emergent Biosolutions factory, including at least the plant manager, operations manager, and QA manager. J&J should be firing people too, including whoever was involved with approving them as a Komen. What a clusterfuck.
Emergent is a contract manufacturer for the federal government. More than likely with Project Warp Speed, J&J were forced into using them. Not clearing them of wrongdoing, but I blame the tech transfer teams. As it clearly a clusterfuck, and something they should have caught and raised as issues.
I'm sad to see stuff like this, but the silver lining is it's out in the open for people to see. Transparency on missteps and holding things to a higher standard gives conspiracy theorists less to stand on.
You can't defeat a conspiracy theorist, they just twist it to create a new conspiracy. It's how they survive.
That's sad for all those doses to go to waste, but as a silver lining it's nice for once to see Baltimore and riddled with in a news headline that doesn't involve bullets.
Still involved shots though.
I don't blame them. The Baltimore facility has had nothing but problems. Speaking as a person living in Baltimore, what sort of issues?
They mixed ingredients for 2 different vaccines, I believe, rendering hundreds of thousands of doses unusable. Because of this, the plant was closed for a while as well, causing Janssen to be behind on deliveries worldwide.
McNulty is on the case. Likely another scheme by Bubs.
Bubs, we got some big-time drug dealers in this one. McNulty, are you in? McNulty, after getting to the scene and finding out it's not the type of drug dealers he thought. Weary.
Hashtag SHAAAAIIIIIIITTTTT. Due diligence.
Hey, I got a J&J. Chuckles, I'm in danger.
Canada won't take them. South Africa is checking into potential issues. But I'm betting J&J try to pass these off to some third world country so they can get paid. It shouldn't be this way. It should be the best of us.
We don't even need the J&J vaccines in Canada. We have an abundance of Pfizer and Moderna now, and in Ontario are above 70% vaccinated.
Nowhere in Canada is 70% vaccinated. Having your first dose does not mean you're vaccinated. It means you 50% of the way to being vaccinated. You're misunderstanding, or misrepresenting, stats on % with 1 or more doses of vaccine.
Wow, principles exist.
Like yes, but this decision was probably helped by the fact Canada leads the G20 nations in % of eligible population that has received a first dose. The fact the federal gov has spent a shit ton of dollar to secure a huge supply of Pfizer, especially this month. I haven't read enough about this facility's problems to say for sure whether the risk was very real or if this is just precautionary, but tough to watch 60 million doses be tossed when 4 billion people in developing nations are still months away from having a chance at a first dose. Hopefully that was thoroughly considered when the FDA and now Canada, South Africa made this decision.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.